Hey guys, this is Ryan and welcome to Mad Acre Homestead. Today is roughly about 56 or so degrees, a nice sunny day. The sun is actually to the west of us now. It's starting to cool off a little bit, but I see some bee activity. So I decided to come out here and check out my hives. Just want to see how they're doing. That way I can get a feel of if I'm going to need to order some more bees. This is at peak time right now when we start pre-ordering our honeybees, so I wanted to see how my hives are doing and seeing if I'm going to have to replenish any hives. So further ado, I'm going to be digging into my top bar and the other two laying straw hive I have. For those who may not notice, I got a little different setup here for recording, so tell me what you guys think. Initially I was using my GoPro, which is still, I'm going to use it today for up close shots, but I am using a tablet. I had a Samsung Galaxy tablet that's been sitting in the house I never use, so I'll be using that. And then also I went and bought a mic for the tablet, so I got a mic, so I'm hoping quality wise it's a lot better. I won't know until I edit this video, but I had some feedback from a few people about the sound and as well as video quality, so I thought I'd give this a try and hopefully it does a lot better job. I'm no way, any shape, form a professional videographer, so we're doing it all on the fly. Here's my trusty hive tool. I did not harvest any honey from any of my hives this year because this was their first full year. So all my hives are full to the brim, hopefully, with honey and as well as comb. For my hives, I did try my best to weatherize them. I don't see any moisture here on top, which is good. What I did was, in the top bar hive, I put some insulation here, and then I put this burlap in to help catch and absorb any moisture. It's not wet, so it seems to be doing, it's a little damp I should say, seem to be doing a pretty good job because the boards themselves don't show any signs of water, moisture. Without ado, we do have some bee activity going around. I see a lot of bees out here, so hopefully everything's well and we'll have a good report. So I'm gonna take the GoPro here, and as I said before, I didn't take any honey out of this guy, so you guys can't see it from that video, but here looks like we got a lot of comb in here. Oh wow. So I'm just going to show you guys this. My bees have built the comb from top to bottom, and I'm not for certain how I'm going to get all that comb out of there, but there's a wall of comb in here and it's amazing. I do see some signs of some dead bees, however, so I'm gonna try going from the other end. This is the hive I'm mostly concerned about. It was my first hive. Just a backstory real quick. I built this top bar hive, and I didn't have any schematics or anything like that to go off of. I just built it for what I thought was best. But when I was getting ready to winterize this hive, I had built some ports underneath, a little area where to allow some ventilation, and I noticed that yellow jacks were getting in and robbing the hive, and there were tons of dead bees in the port. There's 4 ports. I ended up boarding them up to keep the yellow jacks from getting in there. There was tons of dead bees all over the ground, as well as yellow jacks. More honeybees than yellow jacks, but it was a learning experience. I'm going to be moving from the top bar hive next year, well this year I should say, and going to the Langstroth hive. But eventually I would like to go back to the top bar hive when I have more real estate to be able to have top bar hives, because I think they're a lot better than the lane straw from what I can see so far. So let's try to get on this side here. And this looks like we're going to have a similar situation here. Just try pulling this out if I can. Look at that comb. It's dripping with honey or something. There's a lot of dead bees on it too. You may not be able to see that, but inside there's some dead yellow jacks from when they was robbing the hive. I'm hoping I see actual bees in here, just to show you guys what's going on. You can see down there all the dead bees. There's some yellow jacks in there. Let me put a little light on it. If there's any live bees, they'll be in the middle. I'm not seeing any activity as of yet in this hive. Looks like a lot of the comb has been cross-combed. And being a new beekeeper, that's probably more than likely partially my fault, but also the hive design. Something I was trying to prevent from happening. The bees have built 2 or 3 combs on one bar, and one of the combs just fell. I'm gonna call my wife for a little assistance. This hive is gonna be a nightmare when it comes summertime. I can already see it. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but this comb that just fell was on this bar here along with that comb. And these combs are massive. As I was breaking this comb, this bar, one of the comb has fallen, and I see now I see signs of live bees in there. There's one right here. One guy right here coming to check out what's going on. So what I'm gonna do here is, they more than likely don't need all this comb. So I'm gonna clean this off, because it's all honey here. And I'm gonna clean all that honey off, that comb off, and just take that in the house and extract it. And from there, we'll have this area cleaned off, so when summer comes, they'll have somewhere to build onto. I'm mainly wanting to get to the middle of this hive, and the reason being is I just want to see if there's any activity when it comes to my queen, and as well as how many bees I have in here. See if we can get my wife on camera. She don't like being on camera too, so I'm gonna need your help. Rebel, no. No.
Okay, take this.
Normally I wouldn't suggest this. But we gotta be able to get in there.
Oh.
Here, I need you to take this.
That's not good.
Here.
Poor things. Is this on?
Yes.
I don't know. Questionable.
Let's call my wife Optimistic Jamie today. Oh, you can see this is the one that fell.
Oh. All these poor bees.
Top bar hive, question mark. I am very doubtful that I have live bees in there. I have a queen. I'm very doubtful. So I'm gonna move on to the Langstroth hive, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we have a strong hives over here. And my wife's gonna start taking this honey in, and I'm gonna get some cheesecloth, and we're going to extract this honey and the wax, and get that bottled up. I don't know if anybody else is married that watches this channel, but sometimes marriage is a serious work in progress.
Tell me about it.
How much you think that weighs?
Huh?
How much you think that weighs?
30 pounds.
Probably so. Well, that did not go as planned. I was hoping I'd be able to get in there and be able to see some bees, make sure they was okay. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better. What is it now? Right now, we still have a lot of sugar in here, so I don't know if that's a good sign or not. I see a couple dead bees up top. There we go. I see a couple. I see a worker. All right. So I don't have to even open this hive up all the way, but I can see clusters of bees throughout here. Clusters of bees. And I'm hoping you guys can see them too. So here we have an active live hive working. So we don't have to go any farther than that. That's all I wanted to see, was if this hive was functioning. So that's one hive I do not have to worry about buying bees for. We'll put this back in here. So this hive, I would say, is a win, a success so far. I really don't think there's any bees in that top bar, so I really don't. Just looking at it. And the angry hive. This one I care not to get into. These guys right here are so aggressive. I split a hive, and because there was a queen, I bought a queen. I split a hive because the hive was too big, which was actually partial of the top bar hive, because it was getting too big. So I split it and bought an Italian queen, but half of the bees from that hive came back to the top bar. I did a bee extraction and got some bees, which I'll have I'll have that one in the description below. And those bees are so freaking mean. I kid you not. It's like going to war every time I come into this hive. So this one I double fed because the hive was weak. We have sugar on top. Oh, nice. And fondant on the bottom. And this was an inch to half-inch thick of fondant. As you can see, they've been eating it. You can see what they're eating it out there. Because once again, this was a very weak hive in the sense of numbers, and they didn't have a chance to really build out the hive. And it's not looking good. This hive is not looking good. You can see, I think this hive is not active anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Looks like everything's dead in this one. Like I said, they didn't have a chance to build this hive out because that's sad. All right. So, I don't know if you guys don't see that or not, but everything's dead in this hive. Everything. Everything's dead. All looks like that. You can see down at the bottom there, it's nothing but dead bees at the bottom. So as of now, we have one live hive, one live and active hive. Everything else is dead. Okay guys, let's recap here. The top bar hive, I got in there. My bees have built a lot of cross comb, double combs on one bar. We extracted some of that out there to make some room so we can be able to see if there's any live bees. I didn't see any live bees, a lot of dead bees, so we're gonna chalk that up as that is not a live and functioning hive at this very moment. I'm not gonna take all that comb out of there as of now. I'm just gonna leave everything for summer, and when summertime comes, we're gonna transfer some of that comb and honey over into a Langstroth hive. Angry hive, complete hive is gone, annihilated. There's not a live bee in there. Although the fondant seemed to be successful. I see where they ate the fondant, ate the sugar and all that stuff, but it looks like I just started that. I split that hive too late in the season. I want to say I split that hive in September, and they just didn't have a time enough before that first snow and that first winter to build that hive up. So that is a learning lesson for me, a lesson learned. We need to make sure that we build our hives, split our hives before it gets too close to the first snow or frost. The only active hive I have is this guy right here, hive 1. Bees are doing well in there. I did not get in there. They got comb built up. We have that is a 2 deep with sugar on top, with sugar feeder on top. But I can see bees moving around there. I see clusters of bees. So that one is a success. I purchased that hive in June. So if I'm going to do any splits, I'm not going to do any splits after June moving forward. So June is my cutoff. The last week of June, I'll say, is my cutoff for any splits. That way, I give the bees an opportunity to build up the hive, and we can still supplement feed, but that way they have the numbers going into winter and could live over winter time. Yeah, 33% is not good to me. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I thought I did a good job winterizing the hives. I thought I did a good job supplementing feeding, but apparently we got to go back to the drawing board on this one. That's all I have today. I'm sorry, I'm very disappointed in myself, but if you liked the video or you learned something from the video on this one, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, any comments, anything to help me get better at this, please leave comments below. I do read those comments. I take things in consideration. This is the only way I'm going to learn. This is the only way I'm going to get better. I will say I have reached out to people in the past for mentorships and wanting to work with them, alongside with them, to learn how to become a beekeeper, or become a better beekeeper, to be turned away or be asked for financial compensation, which is something I don't have the means of doing at this time. So and that's one reason why I turned to YouTube, not only to show people what I'm doing, but also to learn from other people and to build a community of people, so I can be able get on that road of sustainable living, as well as being independent when it comes to growing my own food. This was Ryan with Mad Acre Homestead. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.